after last night's interaction backstage between Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa, a lot of WWE fans have came up with a crazy theory surrounding Jacob Fatu and the Bloodline. Also, WWE Women's Champ Bayley has given high praise to Charlotte Flair amidst her injury and says she's going to come back a dominant force. And we're going to break it all down for you coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into it, we got to say that 97% of you guys watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you find yourself coming back here, or if this is your first time on the channel, make sure down below and hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be here daily giving you updates, news, rumors, everything that's happening around the wrestling world. So you're not going to want to miss out on that. So go down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, let's get right into the first topic of the video today, Brady, which is the Bloodline theory is insane. And if we just recap what happened last night on SmackDown, we seen this interaction between Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa backstage, where Paul Heyman said, you're putting us in a weird position for the draft because people drafting don't know who we're getting with the Bloodline, with you adding all these new members. And then we seen KO come in and beat up on Tonga and Solo Sikoa backstage, which then led out to the ring, where eventually Tonga and Solo Sikoa got the best of Kevin Owens in the middle of the ring. Then we see the savior, Randy Orton, come out and get Kevin Owens back by beating up on the Bloodline and clearing the ring, which then led to the legend Teddy Long announcing this match at Backlash, which is Randy Orton and Kevin Owens versus the Bloodline, Tonga and Solo Sikoa. And Brady, if we take it back to the first screenshot we talked about, Paul Heyman said about adding all these new members, which a lot of fans have ran with this theory that Jacob Fatu is this new member that Paul Heyman is talking about, which he hasn't made his debut in the WWE yet. And now with this match announced for Backlash, a lot of people are speculating that Jacob Fatu is going to make his WWE debut and cost Randy Orton and Kevin Owens the match at Backlash, with the Bloodline winning and Jacob Fatu joining the new Bloodline.
I mean, that's perfect, I can't even think of a better way to introduce Jacob Fatu into the company other than, Backlash France. It's perfect timing. We got a great tag team match out of this. Solo Sikoa, and we're finally getting to see Tonga lace up the boots and see what he can do in the ring, when he's just not scheming about. And, it'll be nice to see Solo as well. Maybe get a little more dominant in the ring. We've talked about how often Solo has lost and how worthy of a tribal chief is Solo, really. So, I mean, he's got two very worthy competitors in Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. So if Solo can prove himself here, I mean, might have to start acknowledging a little bit here and there, Just saying, Casey.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited for this match because obviously you got RKO, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. They're always fun to watch in the ring. We've seen them in that triple threat at Wrestlemania, and now they're teaming up against the Bloodline, which is fun. And I really like this theory because, like you said, there is no better way to introduce Jacob Fatu to the WWE Universe than for him to interfere in this match and join the new Bloodline. I think Jacob Fatu is a great wrestler, he's really athletic for a big guy, and I love that about him, and I think he's really going to put the WWE on notice here if he does come out at Backlash, because I think this guy could maybe overtake Solo Sikoa at some point in the Bloodline, because I think he's just that good of a wrestler on the mic, in the ring. I think he has all of that Solo has, but I think he has it a little bit more. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what happens here with the new Bloodline. I think they are down a member at this point in time. We've had rumors circulating that Jacob Fatu has signed with the WWE at WrestleMania. So it's going to be interesting to see if he does make this debut at Backlash. And like you said, there's no better place to do it than for him to come in and help Solo and Tonga win this match. I think it's going to be a great match, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, I mean, it would be true Bloodline fashion to have an interference be the cause of a win during the match. But I'm so excited to see Jacob Fatu enter the company. Like, my fingers are crossed. I'm really hoping that this is what happens here because if you guys haven't heard of Jacob Fatu, he is phenomenal. He kind of reminds me a little bit of Umaga, except just way more like aerialistic, I
Yeah.
guess, and less like brutish. But it's the closest thing to Umaga that I've seen, and I mean, my God, perfect timing. As I said before, the interference, it just makes sense. Let Solo beat up a little bit on Randy Orton and Kevin Owens though, and Tama Tonga too. We got to see Solo prove himself a bit, other than just being a cheapskate.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that take. I think we need to see this bloodline be a little bit more dominant so that it sells the crowd on it a little bit, I think. Because right now, I mean, obviously they've been dominant. They've been beating up Kevin Owens for the last 2 weeks. And now, going into Backlash a week from today, actually, we will see if they are as great as when they were led by Roman Reigns, if they can win this match. But I do think the win will come on the back of a Jacob Fatu interference. But Solo Sikoa needs to get a win in 2024. We need him to win this match, whether it's interference or not.
Yeah, we need some notoriety for Solo. I mean, when he was drafted last night, I think his tidbit was defeated John Cena at Crown Jewel.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, props, you beat John Cena, but how long ago was Crown Jewel, man? Like, come on.
Yeah, it's
Being a
been a
big part
minute.
of the bloodline, you want to be acknowledged? Come on. More than just beat John Cena at Crown Jewel Solo. Let's see it, buddy. I'm all here for you. I just want to see you prove it.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. We want to hear your guys' thoughts on this theory down below in the comment section because it's one that we are both very excited for here on the channel. So hyped to see Jacob Fatu come in. I really hope it is at Backlash. There was rumors saying that he might have came in at the draft, but then that got pushed back. So it only makes sense for him to come in at Backlash and join the new Bloodline, which would then set up for the new Bloodline versus the old Bloodline, which everybody is looking forward to. But we want to hear your guys' takes on it down below in the comment section. We're going to get into the second topic of the video today, which is Bayley gives Charlotte Flair high praise. And yes, Charlotte Flair has been out for quite some time here, Brady, with, I believe it was a knee injury. I think she had knee surgery. She's been out since December, or maybe it would have been last December, honestly. She's been out for quite some time, so it is good to hear maybe her name resurface again, that maybe she's getting better and coming back. But we see here from Bayley, who's commented on Charlotte's recovery from her injury. She said, "I hate seeing people get hurt and injured and taken out, especially during this time of year, and miss WrestleMania. Charlotte, I've known for so long. I had her first match ever, so I mean, I was just in that position a couple years ago, and I know how hard it is. I'm excited to have her back, and I know she's itching for it. She's way ahead of schedule, and it looks like I text her all the time, like, I hate you. How are you already doing this? How are you already doing that? So she's going to be a freaking force when she gets back." So, Brady, first off, it's great to hear that the Queen, Charlotte Flair, is recovering faster than expected, and to hear that Bayley say that she's going to be a force when she's coming back is big news to hear.
Yeah, big praise from the current champion, but we can't forget how dominant Charlotte Flair has been in the women's division within the WWE. It doesn't matter if you love Charlotte or if you despise Charlotte. She has proven herself time and time again. She can talk, obviously, the daughter of the nature boy, woo. She got it in the ring, obviously, the daughter of the nature boy, woo. I'm really excited to see Charlotte when she comes back. She has been out for quite some time. Like, I've lost track myself. So let us know down below how long it has been. If it's been this December or last December past that Charlotte has been out, because it seems like a long time without Charlotte Flair being in the main picture. Because for the longest time, I remember it just being Mommy's on top, and if Charlotte Flair was around, I don't think that would sit too well with her.
Yeah, definitely. I think Charlotte is a great wrestler, like you said. One of my all-time faves. She really is one of the pillars of making women's wrestling, like, what it is today.
Four horsewomen.
Exactly. So it's just great to hear that she's recovering ahead of schedule, and for Bayley to kind of go through a similar injury and to hear that, she's recovering faster than what Bayley, went. Like, she knows. She was there. She's been through the recovery. She's been through all this stuff to get back to where she is today. And to hear that from her personal experience, that, Charlotte Flair is going to come back a force is great to hear, because obviously we all want to see Charlotte Flair back. We want to see the Queen back. And you know what I want to see her back for, Brady? The King and Queen of the Ring. I think it would be the perfect comeback story for Charlotte Flair to win Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, depending on, if the timing is available. I could definitely see them running with Charlotte Flair as Queen of the Ring. Gives her a gimmick and some praise and notability while she doesn't have a women's world title around her waist or such. So it could definitely be a good look to get Charlotte in the Queen of the Ring. Although I would love to see Chelsea Green win the King of the Ring, but Queen of the Ring, sorry,
Yeah.
but that's just my take.
Yeah, exactly. But it all depends on the timetable here. We don't have a timeline yet. It's just great to hear about, kind of like we talked about with CM Punk earlier, that they're coming back, they're, progressing, they're getting closer and closer to getting back, and we all want to see Charlotte Flair back. We all want to see her back in the ring. We want to see the figure eight locked in the middle of the ring. Everybody wants to see that, so it's great to hear that she's getting close to return, and if she comes back for Queen of the Ring, I'd be really excited for that. But if not, maybe SummerSlam's a better timetable for her to return as well. But we're going to get to everybody's favorite topic here on the channel, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Glitched. They say, Big Show is my favorite wrestler ever. Brady, this is an interesting one. I've never kind of heard anybody say Big Show is their favorite wrestler ever.
Listen, I respect it. KC and myself were singing the Big Show's theme song earlier today. So, I mean, and I think maybe that was even before we seen your comment, honestly. So, like, the fact that Big Show's your favorite wrestler, honestly, I respect it. Big Show, what a force. He's huge. And, I mean, hey, Big Show is in shape now, too. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Big Show recently, but my God, that man is in shape. So, credit to Big Show for being in shape. And credit to Big Show for always being there, man. Like, he's always been a big top guy.
Yeah, definitely. And like Brady said, we respect that pick. We like Big Show here. We always remember when he choke slammed Cena through that big old light. That was amazing. Yeah. But Big Show has had so many great matches over the years, has been involved in some great feuds, and he's a good pick for favorite wrestler ever, I gotta say. But we want to hear your guys' takes on that. Maybe hear your guys' favorite wrestlers down below in the comment section. You might be featured on the next comment of the day as well. And also comment anything we talked about this video. We'd love to see your guys' takes and opinions down below in the comment section. We love seeing that stuff. And if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here every day bringing you updates, news, rumors, everything that's happening around the wrestling world. So you don't want to miss out on that. Go down below and hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check out a video we did earlier today talking about Cody Rhodes and CM Punk and if they're injured or how their injury is going, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC, alongside my co-host, Brady. We'll catch you in the next one.